Okay, in this video, I'm going to be walking you through how to set up your Calendly link. Now, this is the link that our setters are going to use in order to book leads onto your personal calendar for either a Zoom call or a phone call. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is what you see when you log in. And so it's on the scheduling tab, and we're not going to worry about this quite yet. You're going to go ahead and go down to integrations and apps. And now Calendly might have walked you through this already. However, if not, we're going to make sure that we connect our Google Calendar as well as Zoom if you have a Zoom account. If you don't want to use Zoom, you can use Google Meet. I believe that is a free option. And so it's really straightforward. I actually have mine connected already, but all you're going to do is if you go through here, and let's say I'm going to disconnect it for now, but I'll connect it. When you hit the connect button, it's going to actually walk you through, and you're just going to check a box that basically gives permission access to Calendly. I'm not going to show it here, but it's really, really easy. So all you're going to do is hit connect, and it's going to walk you through it, and it's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, just let us know. Okay, so now back up to the scheduling tab. We're going to go ahead and create a new meeting. And so as you can see here, this is where all your meetings will be, is on this page. This is my personal account. So you see a bunch of meetings. Let's go ahead and create a new one. And we're going to go down to one-on-one. And let's just call this discovery call. Duration, this is where you can choose the length. So however long you think a meeting would take, let's just click 45 minutes. And then location. Now this is important. So this is where we're going to click Zoom, but we're also going to add location and do phone call. Now we're primarily going to be setting up for Zoom calls, but every now and then a prospect is not going to want to get on Zoom. Maybe they've never used Zoom before. It's too complicated. They don't want to deal with it. They just want a phone call. That will happen from time to time. Obviously, our goal is to get them on Zoom because face-to-face is pretty much always better, but phone calls also work. And so we want to have the option for a phone call, and we're going to go ahead and put the phone number in right there if we choose phone call. After that, we'll go down to availability, and this is pretty straightforward. So let's say you'll have working hours that you can set in the Calendly app, and it'll set by default. Or you can set a custom schedule just for this meeting. And so let's go down to Monday, for example. I'll exit these out. Now we'll do plus, and let's say we want to do 9 to, let's say like 9 to 12, and then we want to have a break, and then we'll do 1 to 4. And so now you're available from 9 to 12. You got like a lunch break from 12 to 1, and now you're back available for calls from 1 to 4 again. And we could click more options, which we're going to do in a second, but let's just go ahead and hit create. And now this is actually going to create this link. And now we're going to, and you can see this is what it's going to look like, but now we're going to go to more options. Here's where we will go to, you're going to leave everything to the default. But the invitee form, all we really need is the name, email, and if it's a phone call, we can go ahead and put their phone number in there. And we're going to go ahead and just leave this how it is, but we're not going to make it required. Typically, all we're going to put in there is the prospect name and email. But then we're going to go down to workflows, and this is an important part. As of now, and we might change this later, but as of now, we're going to set up email reminders. So we're going to go ahead and turn on right here. Now we're going to go to edit, and it's going to send an email. So it's going to send an email to them right after we book, but now we can set up, so it's going to send this. We're going to do 24 hours before the event. We're also going to do add one, and we're going to do 1 hour before the event. So this is just a nice adding more touch points where 24 hours ahead, Calendly app will actually email them, reminding them. They'll see that. The setters are also going to call them 24 hours ahead of time, but this is just also helpful. And also 1 hour before the event, they're going to get an email, and it's going to say this, 1 hour from now is your meeting, and the Zoom link is going to be in the email that they have. And so we'll go ahead and hit save and close, and then just do save changes, I believe. Okay, go back. And that's actually pretty much it. So to go here, we can go and do copy link, and I'll check out the link. Just now we can actually see what it looks like. Just kind of run through, do like a little bit of a test. And so as you can see here, put their name, email, choose Zoom or phone call, and then we'll go ahead and boom, schedule the event, and we're all good to go. And now when you go back to your main page, you'll see discovery call right here. You can have, if you have the free Calendly account, I don't know if you can do automations for free, but you can have a free account which allows you to have one link and one call setup. But if you pay, I think it's like $8 a month, it's pretty cheap, and you'll be able to make multiple links, and then your link will be right here, and this is the one that we're going to get. And that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward. Okay, let us know if you have any questions. All right.